Hey guys, Rob here at Deluks Gaming. So I've been getting back into Factorio. Of course, it was just a matter of time. Now, I hadn't played for quite a while because it was a big update and it wouldn't let me just upgrade it. All I had to do was download the whole thing, whatever, and start over. So anyway, I'm really glad to be back, and I knew as soon as I downloaded it again, I'd be like totally obsessing about it. And I am, of course. So we're going to start a brand new game because the version has changed so much. In other words, the many aspects within the game, just lots of little details have changed. It even looks a little bit different now than it used to. So I would like to start a brand new game. I'd like to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to do this a lot less tutorial, and a lot more just trying to go as quickly as I can to get to the end game. Now the end game has changed a little bit since the last time we played. Last time it was the goal was to get rocket defense. Now it's to get a rocket silo and launch a satellite into space. So in preparation, because eventually you can go into space. I don't know if you can yet, but these are things all being planned for the future. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm going to at least start the series off as quickly as possible. I want to see if I can get to grain science in one episode in about 30 minutes. And I think I can do it. Let's take a look at what I have in mind here. Of course, I'm going to start a brand new game, and I'm going to have iron ore. So the size of the iron ore that we find, it's going to be normal frequency. In other words, it's going to be just as many blobs of iron ore, but their size is going to be very big. The copper is going to be very big, and the richness of those are going to be very good as well. So basically, I don't want to have to run out of these for quite some time with my starting area. And I'm also going to set up crude oil as a richness very good. So when I do find oil, it's going to be really rich, and I'm not going to have to, it's not going to run out immediately. So other than that, everything's good as is, and including enemies. I want to keep enemies on. So this is going to be a whole new challenge for me, trying to do something really fast while doing commentary. Trust me, doing commentary while trying to do something really fast and coordinated like this in Factorio is going to be a challenge, at least for me anyway. Maybe for some people it's super easy to talk at the same time, but yeah, that could be really interesting. So, if we didn't have enemies, if we had enemies on never attack first, we could have as much pollution as we wanted. We could have tons and tons of coal mines. We could have all that kind of stuff and not have to worry, but we're going to have to take that into consideration that they could attack at any time. So yeah, I'm really excited. I hope you guys are. I was planning a big intro for today's startup again, but I just didn't have the time to put it together. So I'm hoping that you guys will join me in Factorio. I'm going to be playing it regardless, so I figured I might as well record it at the same time, and we can all kind of share it together. And yeah, away we go. Let's get her started. Okay, here we go. So this map, I loaded a couple maps just to find sort of the right one to do this. It kind of has to be, I don't know, it has to be have to have some iron and some copper and some other stuff kind of available to us. So I have taken a look around the map just in advance of this so that I sort of knew what I was going to be doing. So I think I've formulated a plan. Now, of course, if I'm to get green science in only half an hour, I have to move pretty quickly. And while commentating at the same time, it's going to be, I don't know. Besides that, my microphone is also in front of my keyboard. Not that I should be looking at the keys anyway. I should know it by heart, right? But so here we go. Without further ado, let's just see if we can pull this off. All right, away we go. First things first, let's get our tool. I always forget that. That's one of those, very important things. Build your first tool, because without it, it doesn't work very well. All right, so we're going to get our first iron mine up and running right away, of course, right? Because that's what you do. And there we go. Get that. And of course, we're going to be relying on wood for a while, just until we get going with our coal, our perpetual coal mines, which we're going to build fairly quickly because our coal is pretty far away from our iron. If our coal was closer, I would say, maybe not as important to have that perpetual up as quickly, or at least as much of it. I want to get, all 6 perpetual mines up, which is quite a bit for perpetual coal mining, especially when you're dealing with bad guys. Like the aliens are going to be on the map too, so kind of risky. All right, so that should be more than enough. Let's get our first stone. We need 5 stone. Getting that stone at the beginning is key to doing this quickly. I even considered having 2 mines at the beginning, but I think 1 should be enough. All right, let's get this iron, and that should be good to go for our iron mine. There we go. And we need a couple of boxes. Might as well get those going too as well. Rotate and done. We're going to put the other box back here and lock it. And we've got fuel for him. Awesome. Whoops. See, I will misclick all the time. That's just what I do. Actually, I wish I could turn off some keyboard commands while I play this, because I tend to do sort of the same thing all the time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut that in half. All right, so now we need to get another iron mine up. I kind of have an order of doing this. Now, we could go for coal right away, but I think we're better off just getting another iron mine up because iron is so key at the beginning. Iron and stone. Well, everything's key, but I mean, getting that iron first because you can't build mines without iron. Iron is so huge. And stone will eventually get to a point where we don't need that much. At least, you know, we might have to build defenses and stuff, but we won't need that much right at the beginning. All right, so yeah, more than enough stone. All right, good to go. Let's build our second mine. Awesome, just like that. And wood's a good starting fuel. It's not as efficient as coal, but it's really easy to get a fair amount of it right at the beginning. Good. All right, so there we go. And now we should have enough stone maybe to get our third mine. There we go. Awesome. Now we're going to need to get some more fuel pretty quickly, I think. Because, yeah, 10 wood ain't going to cut it. Nope. All right, so yeah, we're going for 6 iron mines right at the beginning, 1 stone mine, 6 coal mines, and 2 copper mines. That should be good to get us go before we start getting some automation. In other words, our electricity and all that kind of good stuff so that we can move a lot quicker. But we got to kind of accelerate. Like, I wouldn't normally do 6 coal mines anymore. Once upon a time, that was sort of the way I always used to do it, but it generates so much pollution at the beginning. Like, it's brutal how much pollution it produces. All right, so let's grab the stone on the way by here, and maybe we'll get a couple coal mines going right away. Maybe not a terrible idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's refuel this guy first before we go. I kind of figured somebody was going to be running out of fuel fairly quickly, so there we go. And we'll get a couple coal mines running, perpetual mines running right away. Whoops. That's not good. Silly. There we go. All right. Cool. First perpetual coal mine. Now, like I said, I want 6 of those. A lot, and produces a lot of pollution. All right, there, and let's go get just a little bit more wood fuel because we're gonna need it. I don't want to spend too much time out here because I know that one processing unit is going to be needing fuel very, very quickly. And see, we get 4 wood per tree, so that's really good actually. Right at the beginning, that's actually quite handy. And yes, it's not as efficient as coal, but it's really fast. Like, it's super fast. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, let's get our next mines. 2, 3, 4. Let's get our coal mines done. That way we don't have to worry about that. And of course, fuel is just so key. Like, what's the point of having tons of mines if you can't keep them, you know, running, right? So there we go. Done deal. There, we've got our 4 mines ready to go. Excellent. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played this game seriously, and I've missed it a lot. And I know there's still a lot of people that play this online, and, you know, I may not get as many hits on these, but I don't care. I really, really like playing it, and if I'm going to play it, I'd like to share it. It's just that simple. And I think we're doing something a little bit different this time, at least for me. Like, how often do I do speed runs of anything? Like, never. So, completely different in a lot of ways. I don't know if that's... Oh, I built something I wasn't supposed to. I built a boiler. Whoops. Did not mean to build a boiler. Let's go get some more stone. Yeah, meant to build that. All right, so... Oh, right. We still need... Okay, so I need more stone. I'm trying to build the rest of my iron mines here. There we go. And we'll just collect that. And let's go get our coal now. We should have a nice chunk of it up here, because our mines are going to be up pretty quick. And I like to put coal on the hotbar at the beginning. That way it's just easy to access. All right, let's get these guys up. Whoops. 2, 3. Sorry. It's under the wrong key. There we go. And 5. Yikes. Need lots and lots and lots of coal. To run this many mines at the beginning, you need lots of coal. And, of course, our stone mine is out of juice. We need to get that fixed right away because stone is so key. Like I said, stone key, very key at the beginning. So now we're just going to do some running back and forth and making sure that these mines are up and running. We don't have to keep coming back to them as often. So, removing some of the wood, too, as well, because I have other uses for the wood. Coal is better. Coal's just better. No environmentalist would say that, but coal is better for, you know, bang for the buck, it's better. get this one done. Ah, why is that not working? There we go. And this guy, there. Get them all around 15 to 20 each, and that way I don't have to worry about them for a while. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. Of course, you know, me, I'm just generally not an efficient person. I'm a little chaotic. A lot of times the things that I do... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. You're good. You can take that. Whoops. And there I go, hitting the wrong buttons again. Every time I hit, it's what, Control Escape I think I'm hitting? I wish I could disable that. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Control Escape in Windows. Just turn that off somehow. Okay, that's good. Half of that. Good. Take all of that and one more load of coal, and then we should be good to go. Those guys will run for quite a while without having to babysit them. This is something I've learned the hard way. You know, it's better to just kind of take your time and figure out who's you know, how much, make sure that they're all kind of going to be running for a while, so you don't have to come running back and forth all the time. So we'll just do half and half. There we go. Good. All right, so now we'll just grab the iron, and then we can go build our copper. Good. Get our stone. Get our coal. We'll build our copper mines. Start with 2. Just 2 of the... this is going to be replaced so quickly, this one. I mean, this one, I want the electric mine here as quickly as possible. Why? Because, I don't know. I just, you know, we got to get rid of these coal mines, these coal burners. What are they called? Burner mining drills as quickly as possible because they just produce too much pollution. Too much! There, that should be good for a while. Let's see what we got here. 21, 12, 17, 19. So, good. Let's go grab some more wood while we're here because we're going to be start building our electric stuff already. Which means we need wire and we need electrical cable. What am I saying? It's been a long time since I've played. Electric poles, that's what we need, electric poles. And of course we need copper for that, and we need wood. It has been a while since I've played, so don't beat me up too much. I've only practiced a little bit lately. Haven't practiced that much. And of course when you're practicing, you're not sitting there worrying about what things are called generally. Some people might be, but I'm not. All right, so let's go get the rest of it. And we should be able to start building our electric infrastructure already. So let's get that going. We need... some steam engines, 10 steam engines. We're going to do 1410, and for those of you that play this game religiously, you know exactly what that means. Just the optimal build for steam engine. At least it used to be. Maybe that's changed now. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just going to check the clock here really quick. Make sure I started it, actually, more than anything else. All right, so I want 14 boilers. Good, that's good to go. And let's get those electric poles building. I'm going to build 15 of the burner inserters. I know, you're like, what? Why would you do that? Well, just because. Because I can. Grab a little bit more wood while we're waiting. Actually, I think we're doing okay considering I'm chatting at the same time. I don't know. Time-wise, I think we're okay. I think we've got more than enough time. I am a little concerned that we will get attacked. That is, oh, I guess we don't need to build... Yeah, we need one less boiler because I have one in my inventory. All right, so we're also going to need some pipe to grounds. We're going to need some pipe. Build a few of those. We're going to need some... We're going to need our lab. We're going to need... And we're going to need some science. And actually, before I build my lab, let's build... what did I need to build? I don't remember now. Some transport belts and... something else I needed to build, but oh right, the offshore pump. Whoops. Yeah, don't want to forget that. That's pretty key. All right, and these guys must be starting to run low. It's kind of nice when you get everything. If you're a little bit more well balanced in how you place the coal inside of your things, they just last longer. You don't have to sit there and babysit them as much. And for the longest time, I would just throw whoever needed it got the most, right? And then it was like this completely random thing. All right, so we can actually start setting up our bar already, which is nice. Our hot bar. Got lots of electric poles ready to go. And let's make sure we get some regular inserters. No, let's not worry about that right now. We're just about ready to start putting down our stuff here. Yeah, just collecting coal. That's all we're doing right now is making sure that everything is full of fuel. There, that should last us a long time. Make sure everything's full of fuel, because as long as these guys are... I don't want to produce any more than this of the high polluting mines. So I'm pretty happy with that right now. We are going to be building the electric mines as soon as possible, just because they are so much cleaner. They still produce pollution, but not like these guys do. All right, there we go. Excellent. And we should be able to start putting our stuff down. Let's just grab some coal so we have that ready to go. We put down our first electricity stuff. Our steam engines, boilers, and all that kind of good stuff. Good to go. All right. Oh, we're still waiting. Oh yeah, let's cancel these. Cancel these. We need the pump. Can't do anything without the pump. Build some of those after. That's fine. And build your science and good to go. All right, so let's put this. I thought maybe we'd do that right here. It's maybe not the best spot because I know I'm going to be going over some stone, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Whoops. We can always change it later if necessary. The key is just to get everything down right now. And this is not going to be efficient. This is not an efficient build. If you're looking for an efficient build, this isn't it. This is a fast build. This is about getting science producing at any cost, right? Oh, let's just get these steam engines down. Mess around with things that I shouldn't be bothering with yet. Oops. There we go. Oh, man. Sloppy. There we go. Get rid of that. There's our steam engines. Let's get that fired up. Well, no, let's get our power lines in first. It has been a while since I've played seriously, so, I mean, I've been messing around lately, but speedrunning? No, not like this. Get a couple of these down. Whoops. I'm always too far away. Just do nice diagonal ones. Nice and clean. I'm not as anal as I used to be with my power lines. I know if you remember my first series, I was very anal about it. So, yeah. All right, so there's power. We need to get a lot more coal over there in order for that to run well. Let's just do a quick check, make sure everything's still working just fine. Perfect. Grab some coal. And grab some copper, and we should be able to put down our... Oh, we didn't build a lab. Oh, man. Oh, silly. Okay, so, man, that was dumb. All right, we didn't get our lab ready. Got everything else ready, forgot our lab. Oh, that could hurt us. That could hurt us. If we're trying to make half an hour here, that could really hurt us, but we'll do our best. We might have to add some more labs later, more than I would normally add, in order to keep things going. A nice pace. Okay, let's get that lab down now. Doesn't matter where this one is. And we're going to be researching automation, of course, so that we can build factories, so that we can build all the good stuff we need to get our initial science producing. And we need to get building things like inserters and, more importantly, transports. Transport belts are even more important. Okay, some of those. Looks like we're out of coal in the stone mine. Not a huge deal at this point, but still, you know, we want to keep it topped up. Might as well just top up to max these guys, and we got to go put some more coal in our steam engine too as well. Otherwise, that will shut down pretty quickly because we only put a tiny bit in there. So far, so good. So far, so good. We lost a little bit of time with not putting down that lab right away, but that's okay. All right, so let's get that lab moved over here. And actually, we're going to put these in our basic inventory. Keep the lab out for now. Okay, here comes the mining drills. Oh, I should have waited on that. Let's do the mining drills after that. It's important, but not as important as getting some inserters going right now so that I can figure that stuff out. And actually, well, we need transport belts too, like right now. Can't do anything without transport belts. There, let's get this set up here. If I all of a sudden get quiet, it means I'm kind of trying to ponder what I need to do here. I like my transport belts in slot 1. All right, there's our automation already. Wow, that was super fast. Okay, so logistics. That will allow us to get the splitters and the underground belts. So that's pretty key right now. All right, so wow, we've got assembling machines already. That's way faster than I expected. Okay, so let's get those building too as well. Huh, so much to build. Let's get this. I don't know. We need to have access to the assembling machines before I go any further. And we'll hold off on the mining. We'll build one mining drill. And we will build more assembling machines because I need lots of them right now. You probably don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I know what I'm doing. It's about build order at the beginning here, right? Because you have to do everything yourself. And we need to get those machines out. Oh, come on. Yes, I need that too. Yeah, because I want to get this converted right away. I want to get the coal converted right away to electric. Just because we're producing way too much pollution. That's a serious problem right now. We will get attacked very quickly if we keep that up. We're probably going to get attacked pretty quickly anyway. Alright, let's get these down. Like so. And get these... Uh-oh. Okay, let's get this electricity down then. In the right spot, not the wrong spot. There we go. I'm not as worried about where the belts are, or where the lines are. You might remember, at one point in time, I used to be really worried about where the power lines were. I don't care anymore. All right, we need transport belts badly. There. Okay, at least they're producing now. Jeez. Let's get all the way down the line there, and we've got some factories. Let's put down some factories. I don't know if we're going to make it. This is not going quite according to plan. I think it's because I'm chatting. Of course, chatting makes it all that much more difficult. Let's get the power lines in right away so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. Okay, and get these guys down. Need some coal here. Good. And get the gears and... Whoops, nope, not gears. Blast. Wrong one. This is gears over here. The other one is transport belts because we need a supply of those, probably more than anything else right now. And this one is going to be gears, and might as well just copy that. Awesome. And we're going to bring that down. Man, I don't know if we're going to make it. This is... it's good. And I think we'll have those merge right here. Right here. Yeah, there we go. Stupid save. The auto-save sometimes screws things up. There we go. And now we've got our... I think we'll put them... Oh. Let's do them up here. I know, it's maybe not a great idea, but we'll do it here. Power lines right in the right spot. That's always nice to see. All right. Those... not quite in the right spot. Close. Close. There we go. And need more transport belts. Quick, quick, quick. Power lines were almost in the right spot. So close. There we go. Then we'll bring that all the way down here and go down. Perfect. And get our labs down. Whoops. Stupid. Oh no, did I... man. Okay, that's fine. We're going to put the labs down on this side. Normally I would do it the other way, but actually, this is probably better, actually. Good. Whew. Research is back up. Let's go grab that other lab. We might have to build another lab because we lost some time there messing around. Oops. Sorry, I'm just randomly hitting buttons right now. Whoops. Okay, so let's get another lab. I think probably 3 is probably good. I don't think we can... Let's put down more red science. It's not a terrible idea. Let's do that. I don't mind overproducing it a little bit right now. We've got the resources, might as well, right? So bring that down like so and copy that. Done. There we go. Done. Whoops. Power. Oh. There we go. 3 labs up and running. Red science. Done. All right, so now we need to... let's double check our power. Yeah, we're going to have to replenish. Yeah, see, our coal mine stopped, which is okay. I'm okay with that because that reduced the amount of pollution. So, all right, let's get this replenished because we're going to run out of power pretty quick. Oh, something else I forgot to do up here. I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed I did not connect our steam engines. There we go. Done. Excellent. Excellent. There we go. Let's go get some more of these suckers, and let's start building an add-on to our iron mines because we're going to need a lot of iron. A lot of iron. Especially at the beginning here. Forever. We're going to need a lot of iron forever, and we just need to start working on it. That's pretty important. Wow, we're out of stone. Holy crap. Crazy. Good. All right. Good enough. And I'm doing it in a weird configuration, but I recognize it. It's part of one of my habits. I like to do things in a certain way. So yeah, moving right along. Actually, we're almost to green science already. Believe it or not, it doesn't take very long once you kind of get moving with it in the right way. Okay. Did I set this box up? Yes, I did. Okay, so let's make sure. Hello. There we go. Might have to replenish all these guys. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's go restock here. Excellent. Yeah, that's going pretty good. Nice steady pace. We could actually even add another lab, I think. We're doing for copper. Yeah, we've got some copper on us. We need iron. So let's continue building our extended iron mine because I think that's going to be pretty key. Let's get some power down here. Right, and so these guys are going to be like that and like that to start. Yeah. Like so. And, oh, we're going to need some inserters too. A lot of inserters, actually. All right, 5. 25 for everybody. And I like to put a buffer. This is going to be our main iron mine for a while. I don't know that that's going to change anytime soon. So I like to keep a buffer on with my main iron mine. Just because. I don't know if it really is a great idea, but we need more inserters in a big way. We also need, yeah, we need a lot of stuff. All right, so let's just wait for that because that's coming. We're going to bring this line for now. This line is, maybe we'll bring it out a little bit further here. This line is going to turn around and go back into that main system. Make sure it's at the right level. I'm surprised we haven't gotten attacked yet. Actually, we're producing a lot of pollution already. A ton! Okay, so, we are probably going to get attacked very quickly. And I'm totally not prepared for it, but usually the first attack you can sustain pretty easily, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So we've got our second irons, our next iron stuff going, so that should be pretty good. And there we are. We're on our way to automation 2. We're so close. So close. Let's get our infrastructure ready. So part of that is, oh, we need iron badly. I need to get a splitter and a underground belt. So this, did we build a splitter? Oh, I don't think we did. Weird. Okay, these are actually going to go on the bar. That one can go there. This one can go up there. And this splitter can go there. Perfect. And we're going to split that right here. Bring that down. Like so. And this is going to be our copper wire. This is going to be electronic circuits. So might as well get that identified. That identified. So you guys can kind of see where I'm heading with this. And we're going to bring gears from here. And yeah, this is going to be our... This one here is going to be our inserter factory. It's kind of a weird way to do it, and of course, like I said, it's absolutely not efficient, but it sure is when it comes to time. You know, at the beginning, if you're trying to just do a speed run, you just want to get stuff down and producing, right? So there we go, there's that. Those should produce together nicely, actually, I think. We're going to need some red long arm inserters. A couple of those. We're going to need a couple blues. Perfect. Okay, so this one is going to go here. This one is going to go here. There we go. And we're going to use the underground belt right here. Go under. And we're going to bring this over. Excellent. And we're going to need some factories. We need iron. Always need iron. Good, good. All right, so 2 factories. Excellent. Excellent. Actually, this is going okay. Need to make sure that line is connected. Good. Factory. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll just do it right here. And put some inserters on those. And we should have green science as soon as we hit automation 2. And that's going to be all attached to the lab. Whoops. There we go. Make sure we got some power here. I loves it. I loves it. It's sloppy, but it works. It works. So yeah, we're just waiting for automation 2, and I'm actually going to pick that sucker up. And what it was... Oh, Jesus. Whew. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Okay. Oof. Okay. Let's make sure this is running. That's okay. Why are we not putting gears on the other one? I don't know. We might have to change how we're doing this. Well, we'll see here. There we go. There is automation 2, or assembling machine 2. Perfect. And let's do military 1. Because we're going to need that right away. And we definitely made it under 30 minutes there. Let's build our assembling machine. And then we have green science already. Green science! Maybe. We're still not moving gears over for some reason. Whoops. Weird. Okay, so maybe we need to... Let's do that. That might help. And let's do... Whoops. I'm just getting technical here before I should. Let's get that assembling machine down. And that is going to be inserters. There we go. And I think that, except for... Yeah, here they come. Perfect. Yeah, we just didn't have enough supply of iron plates. And now we do. So there we go. We've got our inserters coming down the line. And which gives us green science already. Wow, that was intense. Super intense to get under half an hour. Holy pro. All right, so let's go for, because we're going to be attacked a lot, let's get some turrets researching, and I think we're going to call that an episode. It's a good start. In under half an hour, we got green science. All right, so there we go, guys. We will talk to you soon. Take care.